Hello guys, can you hear me? Hello, guys, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Hey, hi. Yeah, good evening, guys. I'm sorry, my the headphone was not connected previously, so that's the reason I restart my PC. Okay. Mm. So myself is Srinivas. I have overall 14 years of experience. I'm currently working. I do work like manual and automation, and currently I'm working in cloud environment. Okay, as completely I'm in cloud services now. Okay, as a cloud engineer. Okay, this is from my side. Okay, uh, right? This is for automation testing, right? So, uh, can anyone tell me what is meaning of automation testing? Before we start, you need to understand what is automation testing. Can anyone? What is meaning of automation testing, guys? Anyone? It's a purely interaction session, guys. It's not like I'm teaching and you're writing the notes. It's not be like that. It's purely interaction. Like you need to speak, you need to talk. It's a completely a real time. Okay, it's not like writing the notes is the same code you copy and paste. It will definitely it will work. It's not be like that. We will practice each and everything in the as for real time how it's in real time how it's work. The same way we will do the practice. Okay. So please interact with me because the first interview question right, they won't ask directly what is selenium, what is automation, what is manual. They won't ask all these questions. Okay, they will ask you, can you introduce yourself and tell me about your roles and responsibilities and what kind of roles you did while you are doing the automation. So communication is very very important. Okay, if you have a good communication, 80%, then 20% knowledge is enough, not much more. Okay. Okay, because most of the people they know the knowledge, but they're never able to communicate properly. So especially in testing, okay, in testing, 100% is required. What communication is required? Okay, that's fine. So what is the meaning of automation testing? Anybody know what is meaning of automation testing? What is meaning of automation testing means what? Can anyone? So automation testing means what, guys? Someone is answering. Testing using tools. Yes, correct, right? Yes, correct. What you said is absolutely correct. Okay. So what is manual testing then? So what is the difference between manual testing and automation testing means what? Can anyone? So what is manual testing, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
man.
automobile.
Go ahead. No problem. Go ahead. One by one, you can go ahead because interaction is very, very important. Yeah. So manual testing means what? Uh,
Verifying the initial, we will do the manual testing of the application.
uh,
Once it is stable, then we will go for the automation, especially for the regression type
Correct.
testing. We will go for automation.
Excellent. Good. Good. Really appreciate. Yeah, that's see, you need to understand why, when we will do the automation. Most of the people are say automation means selenium. No, don't say that one. Okay. There are multiple tools will be there. There are plenty of tools will be there. Someone they ask me, please teach me automation. Someone they ask me, please teach me on selenium. Okay. They don't know clarity about what is automation. So what is automation means what right? Before we start automation, first of all, you need to understand what is manual process. Okay. So what is manual process? Everyone know, right? Can you, are you able to see my screen, right? No, right? And now I hope you.
Yeah, now okay.
Okay, that's fine. So see, what is manual testing? Okay, the manual testing means what here we are not using any tools, right? Simply I want.
Voice is very low, Srini.
Okay, okay. What about now? Is it clear now?
Now it's very clear.
Okay, thank you. I put mic little bit low. Okay. Now see, what is the manual testing? See, now I want to execute Amazon site. Okay, just what I'm doing, I'm not using any script here. I'm not using any tools here. Just I'm opening the browser and I'm typing what Amazon.com. Okay, if I click enter, what will happen? See, what will happen here? We are giving what request. Okay, what we are giving? Don't say enter the URL. Don't use such kind of words. Okay, while you're in interview, you need to use good words like testing terminologies. You need to use. Okay, you are giving what request. Okay, what you are getting? What you are getting, guys? You are giving request, and what you are
Every
getting?
response.
Response. Response, right? You are getting response, right? So in manual testing, what we are giving here, we are giving a request and you are getting what response. Okay, so we need to check whether this response is getting correct or not. We need to check, and also we need to check whether this response will have any bugs or not. Also we need to check. Okay, so whatever we are doing here, right, this all we can call it as what manual process. See, I'm clicking by click, right? See, I'm clicking all the things. Okay, so this process we can call it as what manual process. Okay, suppose what about automation thing? Okay, automation means what? You need to write a script to launch the browser. Okay, so suppose you want to execute Amazon thing. Okay, so how you need to execute that one? You need to write some script. Okay, so by using of script and by using of some tools, we can automate the web browsers. Okay, so that is one of the most important, guys. Uh, what is the use of automation? That is also is very important. Okay, so for what purpose you are doing testing? Can anyone? Testing is required or not required?
Srini, voice is very low.
What about now? Is it clear now? Still
Yes.
your
Yeah.
okay, okay. Uh, testing is required or not required? What is your opinion? Testing is required or not required?
Yes,
Yes, it is
required.
Required, right? For what purpose we are doing testing?
to identify the flow and defect.
Yeah, correct. So not only defects, for what purpose we are doing the testing means for a quality software, right? So most of the people they say in interview, what is testing means, they will say that identify the defects. No, please don't say that identify the defects. Defect can find anyone, not only you. Development team can also find the defects, and QA team also find the defects, and end user is also find the defects. For what purpose we are doing the testing means quality purpose. Okay. How you define the quality? How you define the quality? Whatever the requirements they provide, right? If you fulfill all the requirements, then definitely you will get what? Quality product. Understanding, right? So the quality is very important. Okay, the most of the people are they saying that AI is coming, there is no manual work, there is no automation work. No, I'm not agree with that. AI do not know domain knowledge. What is called domain knowledge? What is meaning of domain knowledge? Anyone?
Like insurance, banking.
Yes, like insurance, banking. See, that knowledge is very important here. If you learn automation, if you don't know the banking application knowledge, if you don't know the insurance knowledge, you cannot automate, right? Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? So domain knowledge is very important. Why the people are asking experience? I want experience from banking sector because that guy knows what is happening in the application, what is the functional flow of the application. He knows that. Then only you can do the automation. I know only automation I can do without knowing of domain knowledge. You can't do anything. So that's the reason whenever you selected any organization, right, they will provide what KT. What is called KT? What is meaning of KT? KT means what?
Knowledge transfer.
Knowledge transfer. Why they're giving? Because you need to understand, first of all, you need to understand the domain knowledge. Okay. So you cannot say, I know automation, I will automate this one. What you, first of all, you need to understand in Amazon what I need to check. What is my automation story? What I need to do. First of all, you need to understand how this application is works. What is the meaning of today deals? What is the functionality of customer services? What is the functionality of register? What is the functionality of gift cards? So you need to understand the first of all functionality. These gift cards and today deals are both are not same. Okay, today deals are functionality is different and gift card functionality is different. So you need to understand the application first. So then only you can do the automation. Most of the people think that I know how to identify the locator, I will do automation. No, you cannot do automation such a way. Okay. So first of all, you need to understand what is the functionality of today deals and what is the functionality of gift cards. What is the functionality? Okay. If you understand the functional flow of the application, then you can do automation is very easy. Understanding, right? So learning of the course, you cannot achieve this one. Okay. First of all, you need to understand the domain knowledge. Then you first of all you need to test manually at least one time you need to test. Okay. Say manually it is working today days. Okay. Now, what is automation? I want repeatedly, I want to test this one. Every time I want to test this one. So in that case, what I need to do, I need to build the automation there. Okay. So whenever I click right, automatically it will click and it will show the results. Okay. I will tell you what is regression and all the things. Today I'm just giving that idea of what is manual testing and what is automation testing. Okay. So please clear about your doubts about manual testing and automation testing. So manual testing, we are not using any tools. Okay. We are not using any script. Okay. Just we are using manually. We are clicking all the buttons and we are executing all by manually only. When you're talking about automation, okay, when you're talking about automation means we are using what? Scripts. We are using what? Some script. Based on the script, we are executing the things. Okay. Is it clear for so far? Anybody have any questions? Okay. So no one will ask you who invented the selenium and all the things. Okay, it's already it's old question. Okay, if you Google it, also you will get it this answer. Okay. Uh, okay. So what is exact meaning of selenium? Okay, selenium is what? It's a suite of software tools used to automate what? Web browsers. Okay. So by using of selenium, what we can do, we can automate the web browsers. This is interview question. Okay, most of the people they say that with the automation we'll do that, this, that they will tell you. Okay, but the correct answer is what? Selenium is what? Is a suite of software tools used to automate the web browser. I can automate what? Chrome browser. I can automate what? Firefox browser. I can automate what? Edge Chrome browser. Okay, I can automate this complete Chrome browser. I can automate what? Firefox browser. I can automate what? Edge Chrome browser. Okay. So what is Selenium? The Selenium is a suite of software tools used to automate the web browsers. Okay. So when the so suppose you want to know when the Selenium is started and all the things. Okay, there is a one site you always need to refer this site. Okay, anyone know Selenium dot hu.org. So if you go to this site, right, every information, okay, no need to depend on anyone, okay, no need to depend on anyone. Suppose you have some doubt, okay, no need to wait for tomorrow's class, okay. You just go through this site and you can understand what exactly it is, okay. So what is Selenium? See, the Selenium automates the browser, web browser. Okay, this is what perfect answer. If anyone asks you, what is automation? Automation is nothing but by using of Selenium, we can automate the web browser. Okay, we can automate the web browser. Okay, so simply one line answer you can give. Okay, so you can see the Selenium releases. Okay, so where I can see the previous releases. Okay, you cannot say currently I'm working in the latest release. Okay, you can suppose you are going with experience. They will ask you in which release you are working. Okay, suddenly they will ask you in which release you are working. So in that case, what you need to answer, you need to know where the previous release is. Okay, so if you go here, go to the downloads. Okay, don't worry, I'm tell all these things tomorrow also, don't worry. Okay, don't panic. Okay, if you're not understand, ask me. Okay, see the latest stable version is what? Currently the latest stable version. What is meaning of stable version? Anyone? You cannot download as you like. Okay, always you need to take what? Latest stable. Stable means what? It will give the good results. Okay, stable version. Okay, so always you need to take what? Latest stable version. Okay, if you want to install the Selenium, okay, if you want to add the jar files, okay, which version you need to take? So suppose you want to work with the latest one, you need to go with what? 4.20.0. Okay, You need to take. Suppose you want to check the previous releases, okay? You want to check the previous releases. See the previous releases, okay? If you click this one, you can see all the previous releases, okay? So Selenium will start with what? Selenium 2.390. Okay, they start from here. Okay, the next they come up with what? 2.40. Okay, they come up with what? 2.410. Okay, now latest version is what? You know, right? The latest version is what? 4.2.0. Okay, but always remember you need to take what? Stable version. Okay, stable, latest stable version. Okay, if it is alpha, if it is beta, you know, right? What is alpha testing and what is beta testing? Anyone know? I think we already covered in manual. What is alpha testing and what is beta testing? Anyone? Alpha testing means what? Beta testing means what? Anyone know? So
Uh,
alpha testing. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
an
go ahead.
UAT testing, which happens in one is in our development company side, and another is in the client side, the beta.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. Right. Alpha testing will be done within that organization. Once it is done, we'll go with the beta testing. Okay, beta testing will done by the end users. Okay. So see, we will not release any product directly in the market. Okay, it's not possible. Even AI also, artificial intelligence, chat GPT also. The people are saying that there is no jobs for future, and they're saying that, right? I'm not agree with that one. Even any AI will come, testing is required. We need to test whether the tool is working properly or not. AI is working properly or not. Chat GPT is working properly or not. So testing have a lot of there is no end for testing. Okay, the people are say that there is no jobs, there are no openings, less salaries. I'm not agree with that one. If you have a solid knowledge, if you have a solid domain knowledge, I told you, right? You are in good in automation, you are good in Python, you are in good in Java, you are in good in API, you are in good in SQL. How much salary you want, you can demand in the market. You want 30 lakhs, yes, company will ready to give the 30 lakhs package to you. Understanding, right? Only manual, only automation, you will not get all these things. Okay, but you need to unskill your unskill means what? Every day you need to you need to learn new skills. Then only you can survive in IT. Otherwise, you cannot survive in IT. Like it's not like a government job, right? One time you will got job in 60 years, you will do the same job. But in IT, it's not like that. You need to learn new technologies. Okay, you are in working in manual now. Now cloud is getting now the cloud in the market. You need to learn what is cloud. Okay, what is different client types of clouds. Azure cloud. Okay, AWS cloud. Okay, there are a lot of cloud. GCP cloud. Okay, Google cloud computing. So you need to learn the new things. Okay, you need to whenever the new things will come, you need to learn. Okay, don't worry. Once you get into the organization will provide all the things. Okay, no need to learn all the things. Okay, the once you get a job, right, they will give you plenty of trainings, and then they will give you plenty of resources also. They will train you. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so first of all, you need to understand the Selenium releases. Okay, so where I can get, where I need to download that version and all the things. We'll see that one. Okay, don't worry. So just now we discussed, right, what is manual testing. The manual test cases are execute without support from tools or a script. Okay, this is one of the important point. Okay, manual testing means what? The manual test cases are execute without support from tools or a script. What about automation testing? So what is meaning of automation testing? Automation testing, they execute with the support from tools and script and software. Okay, so we can use different software, not only Selenium. In the market, there are a lot of tools will be there. Okay, don't think that only Selenium will work only automation. Okay, there are plenty of tools will be there. Okay, in your organization, they will check you whether you have a automation knowledge or not. Okay, any knowledge. Okay, once you know that automation knowledge, right, they will convert into, they will give you a training on the tool, and they will convert into according to their requirements. Okay, but at least you need to know at least one automation tool, either it is Selenium or Skypress or any other tools in the market. Okay, but in your resume, at least you need to say having a one skill in automation. Okay, then your resume will definitely will be picked. Okay, no doubt at all. Okay, Okay. I told you, right, Selenium is a suite of softwares, right? The initially, okay, initially they come up with what? There are four components of the Selenium. Interview question, okay, they will ask you, what are the components in Selenium? Okay, there are four components, okay, what are there? Selenium IDE. What is called IDE? Anyone know? What is called IDE? They come up with, whenever the Selenium started, right? They will come up with what? Selenium IDE. Okay, what is called IDE? Okay, let's see what is called IDE. So the IDE stands for what? Integrated Development Environment, which is a plugin. What is meaning of plugin? Anyone know? What is meaning of plugin? Plugin means what? We have a lot of plugins, right? You can add the plugins into your browser, right? So whenever the Selenium started, right, they will come up with what? Initially they come up with what? IDE. IDE is nothing but what? Integrated Development Environment, which is the plugin for the web browser. Okay. What is this plugin? See, this allows us to record and play the script. Suppose I don't know any knowledge on automation. Okay, I don't know any knowledge. I don't know any programming knowledge. In that case also you can automate your script. How? By using of what? IDE. IDE is nothing but what? Integrated Development Plugin. Okay, let's see now how to install the plugin. Okay, so this is what IDE. Okay, it's already installed in my laptop. So I will see now. I don't know anything about programming. Okay, now I want to automate. Okay, so you can learn like this. Okay, what is happening in the automation? You can initially you can learn with the IDE. So I just give the project name is what? Amazon. Okay, take any lightweight sites. Don't take. Okay, now I want to automate selenium.org. So give this URL. Okay, you know, right? This is what URL. So if you don't know anything automation side, so you can, in that case, what you can use IDE. Yeah. First of all, you need to understand what is happening there. Okay. So IDE. Okay. I told you, right? It's a plug and play. Okay. It's a record and play. Okay. You can record and you can play. See, when you add your URL, right, if you see here in the right corner side, there is a record button. Okay, if you click the record, right, then script is started to record. Okay, now I started recording. Okay, now I don't know anything about the automation. Just I want to try to automate this one. Okay, download. I click documents. I click projects. Okay, I click support. Okay. Now, I want to close this one. Okay. I want to stop my recording. See, there is a stop. It is asking the test case name. Okay, you can give the test case. Yes, 001. Okay. So, if you don't know anything about the automation, so first of all, you need to understand how it works. Okay. See, first what I did, the command is taking as what? Open. What is that open? HTTPS www.selenium.dev. Next is it set the window size, maximize and minimize the window. Okay, we can write the script like maximize and minimize. Okay. Now other operations are what? Click, 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 click. Okay. So if you don't know about anything about automation, suppose you want to automate the things, okay, you can use what? IDE. Initially when the Selenium starts, right, they come up with what? IDE. IDE is nothing but what? Integrated Development Environment. Suppose you want to play this one. See, now I want to run the current test case. Okay. Suppose if I play this one, see, I'm not doing anything. See, automatically it is doing. This is what the beauty of automation. Okay, you just write the script. Once you play that script means automatically it will take care of all the things. Okay, but you need to understand the command, what command it is taking. Okay, it is a click command, it is a click command, it is a click command, it is a set window size. Okay, when you set the window size, how it is taken, how you need to open the browser. So you need to learn all the things. Okay, don't worry, Initially, you will not get all the things. Slowly, you will get the things. Okay, once you get into the organization and Selenium, you need to do more practice. Okay, it's not like a manual thing. You need to do a lot of practice will be there. See, automatically. Suppose you want to play one more time. See, just run one time. Automatically, see. I'm not doing anything. It automatically it will take care of all the things. Okay. So here it is showing what your test case is completed. Understanding, right? So IDE is very important. But there are everything I told you, right? For everything there is a advantages and disadvantages will be there. Okay. So we cannot automate everything with the IDE. Okay. You want to customize the script. You cannot do here, right? So that's the reason they come up with what? Next they come up with what? See, it is the easiest framework and therefore developers need to switch RC. Now they come up with what RC? What is called RC? RC for advanced testing test cases means you want to go with more advanced. How they will come up with the RC? RC is nothing but what? RC stands for what? Remote control, which allows the developer to code in their preferred language. So that's the reason everyone why they choose Selenium, because you can choose your preferable language. Okay, not suppose I'm good in Java, I can take with the Java. I can do with the Java. I'm good in Python, then I can go with the Python. I'm good in C sharp. Okay, I can go with the C sharp. I can good in Ruby. I can go with the Ruby. Understanding, right? So why the people or most of the organization why they prefer the Selenium other than other tools? Because if you are in good in that particular language, okay, I'm good in Java and my project is suitable for Java, then they will start with using of Java. My project is related to the Python, so I want to implement it this automation with Python script, so they will go with the Python. And suppose your project is implemented in .NET, okay, you know, right? .NET means C sharp, okay. So the project is related completely with the .NET means then the people are preferred with the C sharp with Selenium. Okay. Do I need to learn all the languages? No, not required. At least one language you need to learn, either Java, either Python, either C sharp, either Ruby. Okay. Any one of the language you need to be strong. Okay. Not required to learn all the things. Okay. If you learn all the things, you will you will not get the time also to get into the job. Okay. So you need to get strong in one language, either Java, right, either Python, either C sharp. Okay, understanding, right? What I'm trying to say. This is one of the most important. People are a lot of confused. Python has a lot of openings. Do I need to start Python? See, you question yourself. Don't ask anyone. Am I capable to learn Python or not? If you are, don't compare anything others. Okay, first you need to check. Okay, Python is easy for me, then you can start Python. Okay, but most of the projects are Java related projects. Okay, if you learn Java, you can learn many things. You can learn APIs, you can go with Java has a lot of scope. Okay, so that's the reason. First of all, you need to understand one language should be strong. Okay, because in interview, even I'm in interview panel, we will never ask what is Selenium, right? What about four components? We never ask all these things. We will ask, open a notepad and write a code. So if you are not good in the coding, then you cannot get into the job. Coding means what? You are not expert in that area. Just you need to write a simple code. Okay. So you need to good in where language, one language, not only all the language. Okay. You need to learn good in Java. Basic concepts, okay, not like what we can say full stack. You don't go with all the things, okay. If you are learn full stack means you can go with the development side, okay. So not required all the things. CoreJava, you know, right? What is called CoreJava? Anyone? What is called CoreJava? CoreJava is means what? Basics. Understanding, right? There is a oops concept will be there and the basic things will be there. Okay. So if you are in good in one language, then it's very easy. So then RC is the second component is what? Selenium has four components. One is what? IDE, we know, right? integrated development environment. And the second one is what? RC. What is called RC? It's a remote control which allows to developer to code in their preferred language. Okay. So that's the reason the Selenium is most popular in all the organization, because you can write the script as you like. Like if you are good in Java, you can write with the Java. If you are good in Python, you can write in the Python. Okay. The Selenium RC support many programming languages such as Java, C Sharp, and Python, etc. Okay. Is it clear, guys? Anybody have any questions so far? Are you able to are you understanding, right? Now
Yes,
they
yes,
come.
yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, today I'm just telling overview. Okay, don't panic if you are not understand. Also, not a problem. Okay, we'll see with the practical. We'll see a practical examples. We'll see. Okay, don't worry. So Selenium WebDriver. This is one of the most important one. In interview they will ask you, do you know the WebDriver? Okay, so what is WebDriver? Okay, the Selenium automates and control the activities performed by web browser. See, what are the activities you are performing in the browser, right? See, suppose this is what Chrome browser. What actions I'm performing? I'm entering Amazon. I'm clicking enter button. Okay, I'm clicking the customer services. Okay, what are the actions I perform in the web browser? All we can do with Selenium WebDriver. That is what he's saying. Selenium automates and control the activities. What are the activities? Click, drag, drop, scrolling up, scrolling down, and you're clicking drop down. Okay, you are selecting radio button, you are deselecting the radio button and counting the links. What are the activities you perform the web browser? All we can achieve with the WebDriver. Okay, it has been implemented through the browser specific driver. Interview question. Suppose you want to automate the Chrome, means you require Chrome driver. Suppose you want to automate the Edge Chrome, means Edge Chrome driver is required. Suppose you want to automate the Firefox browser, means Gcode driver is required. Understanding, right? So Selenium means what? It automates the web browser. Suppose I want to automate the Chrome browser, so I require Chrome driver. Suppose I want to automate the Firefox, I want Gcode driver. Suppose I want to automate the Edge Chrome, so I required Edge Chrome. Suppose I want to automate the IE, means Internet Explorer. Like now no one will use IE. Safari means you need to use Safari driver. Okay, so it has been implemented through a browser specific driver. Okay, it's usually does not depends on any JavaScript. Okay, it's always browser specific driver. Uh, Suppose you don't know what is browser driver. Now you are calling what web driver as a, you are calling as Chrome driver, and you are performing in Firefox. It won't allow. Okay. So you need to call specific browser. Suppose you want to automate Chrome driver, means you need to call Chrome driver. Suppose you want to work with Firefox, means you need to call with the Firefox. Okay. We'll see that one. The Selenium communicates with the browser, control its functionality like RC supports. I told you, right? Java, C Sharp, and Python and Ruby, etc. So you can control writing by script of Java. You can control the script of C Sharp and Python. Okay, whatever the language you know, you can work with that. Okay. And what about Selenium Grid? So this is also interview question. As a fresher level, they will ask you, what is Selenium Grid? The Selenium Grid is used to execute parallel test with RC in multiple browsers. Okay. Suppose you want to one script you want to execute it in multiple browsers. Okay, in multiple environments, not only one environment. Suppose the same script I want to execute in Linux, Mac, and Windows. So in that case, what I need to use? I need to use Selenium Grid. So you need to on the server, you need to set up environment, and you need to do that one. But no one nowadays, no one will use that all the things, because we will work with the Selenium WebDriver itself. Okay, so not required all the things. Okay, but in interview they will ask you, do you have an idea about a Selenium Grid? Yes, the Selenium Grid is used to execute parallel tests with the Selenium RC. RC means, you know, right? Remote control, like multiple languages like Java, Python, C Sharp. Okay, run the server test at the same time with the different missions and running it the different missions and operating systems. Suppose the same script, I want to execute the same script, compatibility testing. You know, right? What is meaning of compatibility testing? You need to check whether this application is compatibility with all the operating systems or not. We need to check. Okay. In that case, what we need to use Selenium Grid. Okay. So the interview question, in case as a pressure level, they will ask you, can you define what are the four components of Selenium means? You can say that Selenium IDE. You can say that Selenium RC is nothing but a remote control, and Selenium WebDriver, and you can say that Selenium Grid. So I hope you understand what is the difference between Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, and Selenium WebDriver and Selenium Grid. But most of the organizations, we use what Selenium WebDriver is. Okay, I will tell you why. Okay, now interview question, they will ask you, what are the advantages of Selenium? What is the advantages of Selenium? Selenium is what open source. What is meaning of open source? Can anyone? What is the meaning of open source? Open source means what?
Like some developers are there, they are contributing for this project freely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Open source means it's a free of cost, right? No need to buy any license, okay? Because if you buy the licensed one, right, what will happen? Again, the organization invests some amount for each and every tester. Okay, we don't know whether it is success or failed, okay, but investment is there, right? So it's not like it's a we can say that open source means anyone can download and anyone can use. Okay, so there is no commercial means what? Whenever you buy any commercial tool means you need to buy a license. Okay, so when you install that software and it will ask you license, then only you can use that product. Okay, otherwise you cannot use. Okay, but it's Selenium is not like that. The Selenium is what? Open source. Okay, anyone can download, anyone can use that. Okay, there is no license cost for it use. Okay, not required any license. Okay,
Really, one question I have here. See,
yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
this is open source tool, okay,
Yes,
but the organizations are using it for commercial purpose, right?
yes.
So how this like what is the benefit of like the persons who are working on this one?
Yeah,
How they get benefited then?
see how they get benefited means initially we don't know. See, automation, when you start automation, right, there are a lot of challenges will be there. Okay,
Mm, mm.
so before, when you any project they come up with automation means they come with architecture level means what framework which will support for the project. Okay, so initially they will check all the things. Okay, now our project will support it from the Selenium. Okay, then they will come up with the Selenium and they use that one. Okay, there are multiple resources will be there. They use the same tool with the free of cost. Okay, if it is giving a good results, okay, it will save my time and it is giving a good results, then I can continue with the Selenium. Suppose the Selenium is not supported to my project. Okay, it's not, it is, there are a lot of challenges will be there. Okay, then they will go with the commercial. Okay, but most of the things is what they won't start immediately with the automation. They will go with the trial and error. Let's see, let's start with automation. Okay, let's see whether we are saving the time or not. Okay, we are saving the time or not, whether we are getting a good results or not. They will check with that one. If the tool is supported and everything is good, my project is supported with the Selenium in, then they will continue with that one. Are you getting right what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's not like there are a lot of challenges when you work with the automation part, right, then you will understand. But to be frank, in real time, we are not use all these things. Selenium is what? At least you as a entity level, you need to understand one automation tool. Okay, if you understand one automation tool means the rest of the tools are the same only. Similar, slightly different with the syntax, slightly different with the script. Not much more than that. Understanding, right? So
Yes.
if you are in good in one tool, then the other tools are very easy. Cloud, what are the cloud? See, the people are AWS cloud, and the people are calling it Azure cloud, and the people are calling with GCP cloud. but everything is the same only, but the flowers is different. Okay, what we can say that the steps to implement is different. Okay, if you are in good in one tool, then the other things are easy. Okay, no need to learn all the. Okay, anyhow, they will give you KT. Definitely, they will provide the KT before they start the project. They will explain complete framework, what framework we are using currently, and then they will start your project. Okay, it's not like assigning the work, do it today itself. It's not be like that. Clear, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, good. The Selenium IDE, see, I told you, right, what is the advantages of Selenium IDE? If suppose you don't know anything about non-programmer, okay, so most of the people are say that I came from MBA or civil engineers or mechanical engineers, okay, not required any programming knowledge, okay. Suppose you don't know anything, then suppose you want to explore in that area, you don't know what is happening. So what you can do, you can use IDE. I told you, right, how you can install the IDE. Just open the browser and click the IDE plugin. So automatically it will come. Just you need to install that one. Okay, it will install as a plugin. Okay, what is called plugin? You can record and you can play that one. Okay, then once it's play, right, you can see what operation it is happening. It's like a click, or it is a open, or it is a window resize. So what exactly it is happening, you can easily understand. Okay. So what is the use of Selenium Grid? See, advantages. I told you, right, that the Selenium Grid helps in parallel and distributed testing. I told you, right, with a one script, we can execute it in multiple operating systems. Okay. The most of widely used programming languages are what? Java, C Sharp, and Ruby. See, this tool is specific for one language, means only that particular people can only use the tool. But Selenium is not like that. Remote control, like whatever the language like Java, you can use, Python, you can use, C Sharp, you can use. So that's the reason most of the people are using what? Selenium. Okay, because it's not like a only one specific language. If you only know Java, then only you can use the Selenium, means only Java people can use the Selenium, not others. But it is not like that now. You can, if you know Ruby, you can use. If you know Python, you can use. If you know C Sharp, you can use. It support popular browsers like, see, most of the popular browsers is like what? Chrome, Edge Chrome, Opera, and Safari. So what are the browsers or major browsers the Selenium will support? What are the disadvantages of Selenium? Can anyone tell me can anyone? What are the disadvantages of Selenium? What is the disadvantages of Selenium? Anybody? Can anyone guess?
Yes, UI is not there, right, for Selenium user interface.
UI, we can see the console output, right? Okay.
But
Other than that,
learning is tougher
uh-huh.
compared
Okay.
to.
Yes. Any other than that? There is no vendor support. Okay. Suppose I'm hitting some issue. So how I need to resolve that one? So when I'm hitting some issues, if say suppose I'm using some tools, means if I'm using some tool, I'm facing some issue, means I need to raise a ticket to the vendor, right? But in here automation, suppose you are using some automation, right? You are facing some issue. Then how you will resolve that issue? That is a major challenge. Are you getting right what I'm trying to say? So that is one of the most important one. Okay. Suppose whenever the problem will comes, what we need to do? We need to search in Google. There are a lot of open communities will be there. Selenium communities will be there. Okay. The same issue I'm hitting. So for this, I follow this step. This is the solution. So we always depends on what? Communities. Selenium communities only we need to use. Understanding, right? So there is no vendor support. Okay, what we can say that there is no vendor support. Okay, and major one is what? Selenium only support for what? Web-based application. It won't support for what? Window-based applications. Suppose in your organization it's a window-based application. In that case, you cannot work with the Selenium. Okay, we can only work with what? web-based applications. Okay, you know, right, what is called web-based application and what is called window-based application. Window-based application means what? Standalone applications. Okay, it only install in your laptop, it will only work with your laptop only. What is web-based application? If you hosted in the site in the server, you can access in anywhere. Okay, so Selenium only supports for what? Web-based testing. The mobile apps cannot be tested by using Selenium. See, mobile apps we cannot test. Again, there is another Selenium there, Appium. Appium, if you work with Appium, if you want to automate the mobile applications, then you need to learn Appium. Okay, again you need to learn a new tool. Okay, with the Selenium we cannot automate the mobile apps. We cannot test capture bars code. See, this is also is one of the most important one. You cannot test with the capture barcodes reading by using your Selenium. Okay, this is also disadvantage. And mainly disadvantages is what? Reports can only prepared by using of third-party tools. See, if you write a script, right? If you execute that, that output will comes in where? In console, but it won't generate any reports. Suppose you want to see that output in the report format. Okay, suppose you want to see that output in report format. Okay, then what we need to do? We need to depend on what? A third party tools. Okay, you need to depend on what? A third party tools like a TestNG, JUnit, extended reports. Okay, you need to add all that supportable files, and then you need to work. Okay, this is also disadvantage because you cannot once you write a script, right, you cannot see that output in where? In console only. It won't show in report format. Okay, and one of the most important thing is what? Selenium is what? Free tool. Thus there is no ready, there is no vendor support. Okay, there is no vendor support, although the user can find many helpful communities. Suppose if you are facing any issues, okay, you are hitting any issues, then where you need to find? You need to Google it and you need to find the solution for that. Okay, you cannot call a vendor, you cannot raise the ticket for vendor. Okay, user is expected to keep programming knowledge. See, you need have some programming knowledge, otherwise it is very tough. Okay, so programming knowledge means what? Don't worry, basic knowledge is required. At least CoreJava is required. Okay, suppose you are in want to go with Python language is very important. And not only that, while you are writing the script, right, there are multiple challenges will be there. There are many challenges will be there. We need to overcome all the challenges and we need to build the script. Okay. But don't worry, guys, it's very easy. When it is easy, if you do the practice. If you only listening and if you only watching the videos means it won't come. If you learn 3 times Selenium also, it won't come. If you learn 4 times also, it won't come. If you buy the videos also, it won't come. Unless you need to do what? Practice. Here, it's mainly one thing is what? Practice is required. If you not do practice, you cannot do anything. Okay. Watching the video is very easy. Okay. But practicing, without practicing, you can't do anything. Okay, you are thinking that I'm understanding each and everything. But if I ask you to implement the script means that you cannot implement means then it's a problem, right? So here the practice is very important. Okay. So this is what advantages of Selenium and disadvantages, limitations of Selenium. Okay, you can say that the Selenium is only support for what? Web-based application. And reports can only prepare by using of third-party tools. Suppose you want to use to execute anything in the report format, then you need to depend on what? Third-party tools. Okay. And Selenium WebDriver languages support. I told you, right? It support for Java, C Sharp, and Python, Perl, and Ruby. Okay. There are multiple languages it will support. See, Selenium web browser support. It supports the Microsoft Edge and Google Chrome, Opera, HTML unit, like a browserless. Okay, we'll see that one. Okay, there are major browsers. What are the major browsers? That all the browsers will support with the Selenium WebDriver. Selenium WebDriver operating system. Suppose your project is like your environment is Windows. We can work in Windows. Suppose your environment is in Mac. We can use in Mac. Suppose in your operating system, different versions, like operating system 11 or it's a 10. In that also we can work. Linux, in that also we can work. Okay. So tomorrow we'll see that more how to install the setup and all the things. Okay. Anybody have any questions, any concerns? Every day we have the class at 7 to 8, guys. The weekends we don't have the class. It's a 30 days session almost. It's not 30 days. It depends on your interest and all the things. It will take more than 30 days also. It maximum 45 days also. It depends on your interest. Okay. So we covered all the things like basic part and advanced part. So the basic part is what, how to launch the browsers and all the things, and how to identify the locators and all the things, how to identify the elements and all the things, okay, and how to identify the radio buttons, like count of the links and all the things. This is all basic part. When you're talking about advanced part is what, suppose we are using what test engine, how we can use with the test engine, and also we use what Maven, how within the Maven, how we need to build the project, and mainly Jenkins are very important. Whatever you are writing the script, right? How to execute your job with the Jenkins, like CI/CD. You know, right? What is called CI/CD? Continuous integration and continuous development. And also we'll see the GitHub, how we will push this code to the GitHub. And not only that, and also we'll see the page objective model, like how we can execute the entire the project within the page objective model. We'll see that also. Okay. Anybody have any questions, concerns? Yeah,
Any
go ahead.
cover core Java also?
No, here I'm not cover CoreJava, because see, the problem is what, the people are teaching like CoreJava is 15 days, but 15 days you cannot learn anything with the CoreJava. See, I can say that I can teach the CoreJava basic level, I tell, and I clear out, means it won't be good. CoreJava, you should be strong at any cost, because sometimes what will happen in interview, they won't ask any single question on Selenium, because Selenium everyone is answering, but they will ask you what CoreJava related questions. Okay, so you required more knowledge there. So my suggestion is what, if you go with Durga or NagoorBabu, there are a lot of sessions will be there. That's hardly 2000 or 1000. I'm not talking about the commercial or money. I'm not saying that you join there, but I'm giving a suggestion. If you learn a proper way as a CoreJava, right, you can get more jobs, because not only Selenium. Suppose you in future you want to go with API, so in that case also Java is required. So Java is at least you need to take 45 days. Okay, it's not like 15 days. Most of the organization they will combine with Java with Selenium, but uh, that is not track your jobs. Okay, Java you need to learn minimum 30 days. Okay, but whatever we are learning here, right? What we are implementing automation, right? In that, I will tell you where we use that Java concept. I will explain each and everything. Will explain in that case. But I'm not teach completely a core Java thing. Okay, because it will take lot of time. Not only time, you need have proper there, because 15 days. Most of the institute they will teach the 15 days Java and 15 days automation. It's not be a good suggestion. Okay.
Yeah, Srini. And just now I checked the
Uh-huh.
DurgaSoft website.
Uh-huh.
They are starting a new core Java batch at 7:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
17th May. So then our if I start this course also, that will get clash, right?
Yeah, that I definitely it will crash. Now I'm saying that not only that time, if you have any other time also, you can see that one. Otherwise, I will share that CoreJava concept. You will get a free of cost of all the videos of DurgaSoft. Okay, but
Okay.
I suggest is what you need to learn in the with the proper lecture on, because you have any question, right? You can ask, right? If you
Yeah.
are watching the video, that will not clear, because if you are strong in CoreJava, right, what will happen sometimes in interview they will ask you only program related things. If you crack that one, your interview is selected.
Okay.
Got it, right? So you need to proper plan. Okay, so you need to have some. So I'm good in CoreJava side also. I'm good. I'm good in Selenium side also. I'm good. I'm good in manual side also. I'm good. I know Jira. I know agile methodology and all the things. If you know all the things, then easily target is within 45 days. you will get it.
Okay, got it.
Got it, right? But plan should be important.
Hmm.
Okay, so proper plan, only not only learning the things. Okay, so that's a good idea. Suppose you're parallelly learning Java, so you're parallelly learning Selenium. So in a 1 month you cover both things, right? So the end of the month or the next month you can apply directly to the job. Okay, in between anyone reference, anyone give any reference in my organization there are opening means you can directly apply, right? So chances will be there, more chances.
Okay.
Good. Anything else, guys? So to
Srinivas, this is Shraddha.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah, go ahead.
confused because
Sorry.
Durga channel, I was saw your Srinivas sir, your videos every day, and I'm looking for manual plus automation. Okay.
Tomorrow it will start manual. Tomorrow at morning 8 a.m.
For Selenium, na, it's batch. But this syllabus or that syllabus is same. Selenium for Selenium,
Yeah, same one.
same.
Tomorrow. Yeah,
Okay.
tomorrow.
Actually,
Tomorrow.
yes, tell me,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Your voice is breaking in between. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Am I audible to you right now?
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. It's clear now.
Yes, actually, I'm 2015 pass out. I have done a Bachelor of Engineering in Electronic and Telecommunication.
Hmm.
And after that, I have looking some government exams. And after
Huh.
2018, I have done software testing course at Pune Profound. But
Hmm.
some government's exam preparation, I'm not getting any job because of
Okay.
gap issue at that time. After
Okay.
before lockdown, I will again doing some internship, paid internship of uh, somewhere company, and I
Hmm.
learn also of manual testing plus Selenium WebDriver also.
Hmm.
But again, lockdown happened, and I'm looking for work opportunity, and I did not get any job. After that,
Okay.
I have a digital marketing course, and I have two
Hmm.
years experience in digital marketing industry. Again, I
Hmm.
would like to switch my career in IT industry because I have done three times course of in software testing. So right now,
Okay.
I'm asking it is okay to go with testing course, and I got any opportunity for in test manual testing or automation because I know I've done previously three times of this course
Oh, no,
and
no.
I'm a electronics
Uh,
background. But
yeah, yeah.
right
I
now,
understand. I understand you learned 3 times, but see, if you got any do you know that agile process and do you know Jira and all the
I
things?
know basics of manual testing, test cases, test scenario, test
Hmm.
ng, malware, and cucumber, Selenium
Hmm.
WebDriver. And I learned basic of this 10 years. But
Hmm.
right now again, I would like to switch my career, so I will join class again to start and boost my career in IT industry.
Hmm.
So what should I do for gap issues? Because I face every time in gap issues.
No, no, no problem. See, forget about that gap and all the things. If you are in good profile, right? If that organization is required, definitely they will select you. They won't ask you.
So,
In
but
case
I'm
they ask you,
2015 pass out engineering.
yeah, yeah. You can
I
say that.
think that is great to have some fake experience and go to some 2 years experience and go to enter any industry in IT industry in small also and not I'm not looking for so much MNCs, but I got some opportunities. So I think can I take a fake experience in doing your course and getting
Yes,
fake
yes,
experience in
you can
enter
try
IT
in all the.
industry. It is
Yeah, yeah.
possible.
Yes, yes, yes. You can try in all the ways. Definitely, you will get it. But you can try. Okay, so you can get
Because
fake.
this is my fourth time course. I will join again testing. I give up, but again I like it. So I will so every day I will see your videos. Actually, I'm following you in since March. 1 March, I will every time call DurgaSoft and ask Srinivas sir ka class kab start hoga. Every time I am asking.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, okay, no.
So I'm following
I
you
will.
every time.
Okay, okay, no issues. I will follow. I will definitely guide you. Don't worry that one. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. Okay. So
thank you.
tomorrow onwards I will join, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
I got
Tomorrow
a link
morning,
also,
8 a.m. is the
so I will
manual.
join.
Yeah.
So my confusion is, it is possible to get a job.
Definitely, yeah. You will get no doubt at all. Because see, if you are questioning like that, definitely See, whether you will get a job or not, no one will say that, right? If you prepare
Yes.
and if you apply the job, right, you will give a trial like 2 or 3 interviews, definitely you will get, because anyhow you have the previous experience. You already know all the concepts. Just you are
Yes,
brush up
yes.
all the things,
It's kind of
recollect all
50%,
the
60%, but again boost my knowledge and advance, So again, I will join a course because it 2 years gap issue. It is actually I have digital marketing industry experience 2 years. So again, I think I will
you
join.
can say that that experience in testing also. So you anyhow you have a good experience in digital marketing, right? You can say that I'm
Yes.
currently working as a digital marketing testing, you can say. So that way also you can get an opportunity.
Okay.
What do
I
you
think
think?
actually you this all we have done courses daily. So we got a recorded section of this course or not?
Every day you will get the video recording and as well as material also you will get it.
Okay. And what about SQL, sir? Because previously I learned OOPS concept also in previous internship and SQL. What about in some industries, some database work, na? You say
Yeah,
previous. So
yes,
what
yes.
about in Selenium, these course, what you will learn? Only frameworks or you don't learn CoreJava also. So what about SQL basics and all these things?
That manual we cover. With that all we cover.
Manual, in manual course.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Actually, I like your course. So again, I will join to the demo session. I will again listen, sir, what tells sir. So
Sure.
that's
Yes,
why I
yes.
will join today also.
Yeah, yeah,
See,
sure.
no problem. Thank you, sir, for your guidance. I will join tomorrow onwards morning.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
Thank you for your guidance.
Okay, yeah. Hey, anything else, guys? The other session people are waiting. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. Have a nice day. Don't worry. Tomorrow we'll see over you again, and it's not like a demo. Okay, it's a one day. You cannot judge me. So it's not a demo. What we learn is today is very, very important. What are the 4 components in Selenium? What is the use of RC? What is the use of IDE? And what is the grid? And what is the Selenium WebDriver? Okay. So tomorrow we'll see what is required to start automation with the basic script and all the things. Tomorrow we'll see. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.